Well, guess who we have with us again? Duh, it's Josh Bell. This time he's, oh, there it is. I wasn't sure if we were going to do it.
It's a surprise.
But I love your bell, so we just have to keep your bell going. This time he's giving his Oscar predictions. So let's start with Best Picture.
Yes,
shall we?
The big one.
Okay, that's the big one.
Yeah.
A lot of course, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Parasite, 1917, A Marriage Story. Take it away. Take it away.
Well, you mentioned 1917, and that, I mean, in terms of predictions, that's definitely the front runner. It's been winning a bunch of awards leading up to the Oscars, and that's kind of the thing with the Oscars these days, is that there's so many previous awards that it almost becomes a little too predictable, but you know, yeah, sometimes there's upsets. But I think 1917, which is also really the kind of movie that the Academy likes to award, it's a big war epic, it's a big technical achievement, that seems to be a lock for Best Picture, although it is not my personal favorite.
You know what's funny is we aired a story earlier about if millennials could pick the winner, and apparently they would pick Parasite.
I like Parasite a lot, and that seems to be the potential upset if there would be one. Although I think it would be a big surprise. It's a Korean film, and I don't think any foreign language film has ever won the Best Picture award. It would be amazing if it happened, and it's a cool, weird thriller, and I like weird movies. But I'm still going to predict 1917 as the winner, although my personal favorite is Little Women.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yes.
You really like Little Women. Okay, let's talk Best Actor, Best Actress.
Okay.
What do you think?
In terms of Best Actor, you've got Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. Again, he's been building up these awards. He just won a BAFTA a few days ago, and this would be the second time an actor has won an Oscar for playing the Joker, which is a weird thing. But Heath Ledger posthumously won when he was in The Dark Knight. I am mixed on Joker as a film. I feel like it doesn't quite accomplish what it sets out to. I think it's a little self-important, a little morose, but I do think Joaquin Phoenix's performance is really strong, and he's a very talented actor, deserving of winning an Oscar for something. Maybe not for this, but this is probably what he'll get. My personal favorite was Adam Driver in Marriage Story, which I also loved, like Little Women. I mean, they're both up for Best Picture as well, and I think it's a fantastically written movie, and Adam Driver's performance is so intense, but also really emotionally relatable, which is something maybe you don't get in Joker, so he's my Best Actor pick.
I love all your insight.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's go to Best
Actress. Yes.
What do you think?
Renee Zellweger as Judy Garland in Judy. Yeah, I mean, and this is a weird thing where this movie as a whole hasn't gotten really any awards attention, but her performance has just dominated all these previous awards. So I think she's definitely going to get this. And it's one of those movies where the whole movie really is the performance. Like, she's amazing in the movie. The movie itself is kind of a okay biopic, but she's really good. Although, going back to Little Women, I'd love to see Saoirse Ronan win. I think all the acting in Little Women is fantastic, and her lead performance as Jo is, again, like Adam Driver in Marriage Story. It's intense, but it's also just so emotionally rich and something you can really connect to. I think some of these biopics, it's at a remove a little bit, and for me at least, Little Women was a movie where I could just get enveloped in it. So I'd love to see it win some stuff. I'm not sure that it will. Maybe the screenplay, but other than that, I think unfortunately it's going to get shut out.
Oh, I really need to watch that movie. You have really mentioned it so many times. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you again for joining us.
Of course.
Oscars again air this Sunday right here on Channel 13. And stick around. We'll be right back.